If you think Reno has already changed, you haven't seen anything yet. What's coming next is the kind of transformation that quietly flips a region on its head. While people are filming slot machines, Northern Nevada is building billion-dollar expansions, a 10,000-seat arena, massive new housing, and the infrastructure to support a whole new wave of growth. This isn't Reno trying to be Las Vegas. This is Reno becoming something completely and entirely different. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 projects that are going to reshape Reno and Northern Nevada in a way you haven't seen in decades. And if you live here, or you want to move here, or you're just thinking about investing here, you need to understand what these projects will change, where the growth's going to go, and what it means for the daily life of people who are already here. And stick with me, because one of these projects is the real engine behind everything else, and most people don't even realize it's the reason Reno is growing at all. Project number 1 is the Grand Sierra Resort expansion, and this one is massive. The Grand Sierra Resort isn't just refreshing a hotel, it's building a billion-dollar long-term transformation that will take place over the next decade. And if you're on the free right now and you drive by there, you can already see the hole in the ground where they're going to build a 10,000-seat arena. They're going to be building some major entertainment expansions. They're putting an 800 hotel room tower add-on to what's already there. They're going to roughly add 300 more affordable residential units, and then just give it a huge facelift, and it is literally right in the center of town. But that arena alone changes the conversation, because right now, Reno potentially loses events to Sacramento or to Las Vegas because we don't have the venue, and this changes that. Yes, we have a basketball arena up by the university, but it was built in the 70s, it's older, and this will give you that new arena, that new feel that you're going to need to bring concerts here, and maybe other sporting events, and maybe some more regional tournaments. And when you bring money to an area, you bring tourism, you bring visibility, and whether people like it or not, that impacts property values and long-term growth. And that's not Vegas light, that's actual infrastructure and evolution that's literally happening right in the center of town. The second one I want to talk about is what's called Reno Revival. And Reno Revival is the former Harrah's Hotel and Casino, and this is one of the most symbolic projects of all of downtown. We have been doing a decent job of recreating what's going on downtown. Is it perfect? No, but they are continuing to work on all the things that's going to make our downtown great over the next decade or two, okay? So this is the old Harrah's building, and it's being converted into 500 plus residential units, which means more people are going to be living downtown. There's going to be some mixed-use commercial. There's going to be some added-on entertainment and dining. And why this matters? Because this shifts even more of downtown from a casino first to residential and lifestyle-driven area. And the more people that can move and live downtown, you're going to see even more restaurants and more walkability and more retail viability and even more street-level activity. So if you're down there and you were here 20 years ago, you could already see some of the changes, but there's going to be more and more of this stuff happening. And this is how a city matures, and that's how transformation happens, and it's already well underway. So now if we go to a different part of town, we're going to talk about what's called Talus Valley, or downtown Damonte. So if you come south, Talus Valley and the broader Damonte Ranch expansion is huge for South Reno. And this isn't random sprawl. This is more master plan development, more trail systems, more open space integration, more long-term residential growth. And South Reno continues to attract California relocators because the price points are all over the place in South Reno. You get more remote workers, you get more families, you get more dual income professionals. And when you layer in retail and schools and infrastructure and housing supply, you create stability for an area. And this isn't tourist growth. This is residential growth. This is community growth. This is how to make an area much bigger. And that's a huge difference, because if you come to South Reno right now and you look at the base of Mount Rose Highway, there's all kinds of construction going on over there and commercial, and it's going to bring more jobs and more people so that we're not commuting all over town. So if you're someone who's thinking about moving to Northern Nevada, do me a favor. Click the link in the description below where you can get a copy of your free buyer's guide, which has a lot of great information to get you started on your journey to Northern Nevada. The other project we want to talk about, which you guys have heard us mention before, which is called TRIC, which is the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center. And if you don't understand TRIC, then you don't understand what's going on here in Reno, because the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center is one of the largest industrial parks in the world. It is home to Tesla and Switch and Amazon facilities and data centers and distribution centers. And if you've never driven that road, it is crazy how much is already there. But what's crazier is how much room there is for more expanding and for more growth. And it just continues to happen. So right now we're talking about the Nova Data Center. That is a 300,000 square foot data center with 60 megawatts of capacity. There's also going to be another 290,000 square feet for the tolls warehouse. It has no signs of slowing down. They just keep putting more and more out there. Every time TRIC grows, jobs grow, household incomes grow, demand grows, especially in Sparks and in Fernley and in the North Valleys. And that infrastructure investment, as it continues to grow, This is the economic engine behind Northern Nevada, and this is where when you watch those travel vlogger videos, they don't talk about warehouses because that's not fun for a travel vlogger, but warehouses and jobs, that's what pay mortgages. I-80 and the Arlington Bridge project. And I know infrastructure isn't sexy, but it's one of the things that people complain about or say there isn't enough of it going on, and it is critical. But I-80 heading east of Sparks is one of the most economically vital corridors, and it connects the Reno-Sparks metro area to USA Parkway where TRIC is. And that is the fastest growing 160 square mile economic hub supporting all kinds of major employers. And it's projected to generate 35 to 50,000 jobs over the next 2 decades. And thousands of commuters and freight operators rely on this corridor heavily. And that's why they're going to work on this project to expand all that roads. And why it matters is because we need to have the ability to handle much larger traffic flow over the next decade or 2 or even further out. The I-80 widening project toward USA Parkway improves access to TRIC, and pre-construction is already underway. And I should hopefully get more information about it because my son will know more about this. So I'll bring more of that information to you as well. But between Vista and US Parkway, things have already started. Now, the Arlington Bridge replacement, it modernizes downtown's connectivity. We've already done some of the other bridges. As each bridge gets updated, this project will do a couple things. It supports more downtown growth. It improves more long-term livability in those downtown areas. And the cities that invest in infrastructure, those are the cities that are winning. And we aren't declining our infrastructure happening. We're just preparing more of it, and Reno's doing more of it. And so why does this matter? Road work isn't sexy, and we do it in other parts of town as well. And in the short term, it's annoying. When we did the whole Spaghetti Bowl project, it was annoying. But it's hard to see that long-term gain when you're stuck in traffic at 6 p.m. on a Friday night. But it's kind of one of those 1 step backward for 2 steps forward. But without these major road improvements, all the other parts we mentioned could fall apart and be for nothing. So we get infrastructure, home affordability, and just overall availability questions all the time. And in my opinion, these questions are totally worth it, and they're necessary for the future growth and future success of all things Northern Nevada. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment below, what do you think Reno desperately needs that isn't being addressed? Because I'm sure there's projects, depending on what part of town you live in, that you want to hear about. So if your only exposure to Reno is a weekend casino trip, a downtown hotel stay, or a YouTube travel review, you're missing the real story. Reno is not trying to be Las Vegas, and that is the point. It's becoming something else. It's becoming a high desert lifestyle city with Tahoe in its background, with real economic growth, with real economic investment. If you want to understand where the city is heading and what we're actually doing here, or if you're actually thinking about relocating to Reno in Northern Nevada, please reach out. We help people every single week understand what growth actually means and for their lifestyle and for their investment opportunities and all the pros and cons of what it's like to live in Northern Nevada. If you're someone who's thinking about moving to Northern Nevada, check out this video we did right here that talks about more of the lifestyle, what you can expect to have here.